Chris, can you hear me?
I can hear you, Gary. Much better than last game. Good evening, everybody. Folks tuning in. Welcome to Reading Rockets hockey. We're live here at Burbank Arena. Your Reading Rockets will be taking on the Raiders of Watertown and Wayland. Third game of the season for both teams. Rockets coming in with a 2-0 record, only giving up 1 goal in 2 games. Watertown kind of at the other side of the spectrum. Looks like they've scored 1 goal in their 2 games, so they'll be looking to get off the schneid, I'm sure, tonight. So my partner tonight, this is Chris Bean, and I'm working with Gary Bauer tonight. How you doing, Gary?
Yeah, everything's good, Chris. I've been to the first couple games here. Reading looks like they're getting off to a pretty good start with a later schedule up front here, but you know, it looks pretty good with the Rockets start of 5-0 win and a 4-1 win. Both pretty decisive. We'll see what the Rockets can muster up tonight.
Yeah, we got a good crowd already in the Rockets student section, as we always do. Looks like it's ugly sweater night tonight. People in the holiday spirit. Gary, I believe this is the last game before Christmas, is it not?
I believe so. This is the last game before the New Year's Eve matinee showdown with St. John's Prep as well. So gonna have a little bit of time off in between, but it'd be good to get a nice jump here, get some early production going, maybe get some guys a little rest.
Yeah, there was some talk about we might see 5 lines dressed for the Rockets. Can you tell, Gary? I don't know where they ended up on that one, but they carry the full roster tonight or not?
I'll be able to tell you in a minute here. I don't see Kane out there right now. Kane and McCurtain. I'm not sure. We're gonna wait on that.
Okay. All right. Well, we'll see as it unfolds. I'm sure we'll see a heavy dose of the first 2 or 3 lines anyways as normal, and then see how the game plays out.
Yeah.
A couple of minutes left here in the warm-ups. We'll have the national anthem, and then we'll join you live for the play-by-play.
So we have Kane is 19 out there. Brendan McCurtain is making his debut here. He's been injured a little bit at the beginning of the season. He's the only freshman that made the team. We'll see if he gets some ice time tonight.
Number 11 there, Brendan McCurtain. All right, we'll see. And national anthem. As always, the students show their patriotism. Those guys in the last row, Gary, love to pound the walls.
Oh yeah, they're loud over there. I was over there last game at home, and man, it's loud. I was wondering what the noise was, but now I see they're hitting the back of the wall.
Yeah, those
very loud.
Those tin walls, they make a lot of noise.
Very imposing for the other teams that come in here. I think it's a great fan section, great place to watch a game, and just glad to be able to support the Rockets over there.
Yeah, I think that we don't see a lot of students made the trip from Watertown or Wayland. And, hey, just for the record, I realize they are a co-op team, but for simplicity, I'll just be calling them Watertown or the Raiders.
Yes.
No disrespect meant to Wayland.
Yeah, I agree. Whether it's the Raiders or Watertown.
And we get to have the Melly line starting. Melly, Sullivan, and Fredericks.
Yep, Ferraro and
Varsity
on D, and it looks like JT Quinn's getting the nod here for the first straight game. It's been good for both games so far.
All right, we're underway.
It's going to be an early icing here on Watertown.
Face-off coming in their zone. Try to win this draw back, I'm sure, and work that puck around.
Reading was good on the draw the other night. They had a lot of good plays off the face-off.
That one deflected right out of play, so we'll do it again.
Melly won a couple last game right back on JT. Almost a couple of them almost went in.
Try to drive back, but not that far back. Battle on the boards, the Rockets do keep it in. Try to get a quick shot. Okay, that gets blocked down by Watertown. They're going to break it out. Isaac Malis, 17, with the puck behind the net. He throws it to the other corner. Nice little move to create a little space. Varsity ties them up.
Good D-zone coverage here by the Rockets. Break out pretty cleanly.
Nice backhanded pass by Nate to send Fredericks down. He gets it deep. First run there is Sullivan. And there it is. One shot, one goal, Gary. Here we go. Nate Varsity shooting through screen.
Didn't take very long. Great look by Jack Sullivan to find Nate. Made it the point there. Nate, as he's done all season so far, he's one of the highest profile players in the MIA. His Boston Globe had an article on him the other day, and that's why right there is very physical, very good shooting wise, shooting the puck. Just a great heads-up player, captain.
Yeah, great puck movement there. He called for that, got it, and did what he always does, like you said.
Great stick there by Doan getting back on the back check there.
Ready goal scored by number 23, Blake Emery. Assist number 26, Liam Fredericks, number goal 13.
They might have mentioned that Blake Emery just scored that goal. They meant Nate Varsity.
Yeah, they had 23 instead of 3. I'm sure they'll fix that one. Emery wasn't on the ice, but Shaughnessy now tries to tip it in.
Watertown looks like they have a younger roster here.
Yeah, they do. You're right. You pointed that out. They do a younger roster. I don't know how long they've been doing this co-op, but
Redding's going to the third line here early on. We got Desmond Fitzgerald centering. Desmond Fitzgerald along with Blake Henry and Matthew Haley. I think Matthew Haley may be centering the line. Along with
yeah, it looks like he is. Yep.
Caden Emery and Nate Varsity on the point.
So Haley will take this face-off here to the right of Watertown's goalie. Try to get his number.
Good
hard McDonald.
Good hard forecheck there by Desmond Fitzgerald.
Nate with a hard shot, goes a little wide. Takes a good bounce for Watertown. They're able to get it down. Maybe a little too far though. Yep, we got an icing, so we'll bring it all the way back.
Early momentum here for the Rockets. Like to see it. You know, you come out flat sometimes when you're playing a team that's projected to be a little less than you are. And, you know, good to see the Rockets getting off to a good start there.
Faceoff kind of gets kicked around here. Good battle in the corner now. Fitzgerald angles it off. Emery's going to take it. A little mix-up communication, but they're able to keep it in for the moment.
Good pinch there by Caden Emery. Good read on that play.
Emery behind the net, looking for somebody. Back to the point, to Varsity. Back to Emery. Goes cross ice to his brother on the point. Shot saved into the corner. A 2-on-2 battle now going on. It's a tough corner for me to see, Gary, so if I'm missing anything, you let me know.
I got you.
I don't want to block the camera, my big head.
Reading going back to the first line there early on. Melly's
That's going to be a nice again. Yep, so Melly's line back on the ice, and face-off will be coming back in the Watertown end. I got to say, Gary, if I'm a forward on this team, I'm probably, every chance I get, I'm looking to get the puck back to Nate at the point. Because he's open, he's looking for it, and the way he gets that quick release, those hard, low shots.
He also can just sidestep a oncoming player anytime and, you know, still get the shot off. And, you know, it's been a joy to watch him. He's been his fourth year here at Reading High. It's, you know, been great to watch.
There's a little flip out of the zone. Furness now, back to Weberly. Weberly tries to hit it man through center ice and did not get touched, so it'll be icing for the Rockets, and the face-off coming to JT Coyne's right.
Good effort though. It was a good looking try there by Weberly. It looked like it was going to work. Jack Melly didn't get a stick on it. He goes for icing. Furness has been good early on as well this year. Didn't dress much last year, but he's having a good solid year. You know, he's making a lot of the right plays, and you know, Mark's got a lot of trust in him. It looks like this year.
Frederick is able to get it out, so Watertown will have to clear. It's right back in. Not a lot of pressure there, so Furness will have some space. Back to his partner behind the net. Weberly hits Melly in stride. Gets it into the zone, carrying the puck. Shoot wide.
Good recovery there by Furness. Didn't play cleanly at first, but still made the play.
Stuck with it, got it out. Now it's back down into the Watertown end, where Gredericks will be there, first man on it. Leaves it for Melly behind the net. Melly out of the corner now. Back to the point. Shot got blocked, didn't make it through. That one's going to go out of play on the Watertown bench. Rockets doing a great job of keeping the puck in the offensive zone. Once they take the zone, they're making it really hard for Watertown here.
Yeah, they have been able to set up early on here this year. You know, with the early schedule they've had a couple games where they've had some offensive zone time, been able to cycle the puck and use the point. See Varsity take a hit there from the other teams now, and, you know, focusing on, you know, giving him all the hits they can.
Yeah, I'm sure if you're going to game plan, he's one of the guys you're going to focus on for sure. That one was saved by McDonald, so another face-off in the offensive zone. This is Jack Barry will take this one. One back by Watertown. Right back now.
Good job by Ferraro there to get that puck back up ice and into the Watertown zone.
Barry now angles it up the boards. He was trying to get to Shaughnessy, a little too far. Touch pass breakout doesn't work, so right back in again. Pass intercepted here by Sullivan, Nolan. Now they are able to get it past the red line and dump it in deep. Rockets have possession, they get it again. Breakout pass got they're stuck with there, so we'll reset. Bit of Reese behind his net. He's looking for someone. You see Shaughnessy gets it to him. Past two guys. He's going to flip it backhanded, but off the roof. And
back to the third line again here. We have Haley, center, and Desmond Fitzgerald, and Blake Edmund, Brendan Doan, and Gavin Finesse on B. Doan missed the first game with an injury, played the second game, and seems to be healthy again.
It looks like the Rockets are getting close to being full strength here with a couple guys coming off injury, like you pointed out, so that's always good.
Yep, still at Filipski, he's got a few more games probably, and Keaveney's also out for a couple more games.
Watertown has control of this one. They ground the dasher, took a funny bounce, but they do get it and get it out of the zone. One-on-one, Furness made a nice play to take control. Turns it over though, and Watertown's able to dump it back in with JT Coyne's going to leave it there for Doan. Break out to Fitzgerald. He'll start it back the other way. A little too far for Furness, but he had it, deflected and kept in here. Little hot potato right now for the Rockets in their own end. And they're right in front of their own bench, so I'm sure they're hearing it from the coaches over there.
Sure. That one's going to go for icing, maybe.
Yeah, Healy deflected it, but it was before the red line, so.
Wayland only lost 4-1 to Belmont and 4-0 to Woburn, so both of those teams were pretty good last year. So, Watertown Wayland has got a couple games to build on here.
Yeah, we'll see those both Belmont twice and Woburn this year, so plenty of opportunity to. This is the first and only time we'll see these guys, being that they're in the Freedom Division with Middlesex.
Yeah.
Melly out front, nice pass and a save off of Sullivan there with a nice collected that pass.
Good pass there by Melly.
In the quarter now. All the way around here where Nate Gitarisi will step up and keep it in.
Cameron Gregory with the puck behind the net has 6 points early on here. He has 3 assists in the first game, and then he had a hat trick in the second game. So he's got 6 points. He's been
hot.
Yes.
It's a nice play, nice pass, breakout pass. Now Melly with some speed. Has the puck broken up though. Watertown was going for a change, so they didn't have anybody there for the pass at center ice. So right back in, and now we get a whistle here. Icing on the Rockets. Good quick pace to this game.
Sure. Got 6:46 left in the first here, 1-0 Rockets.
And not a ton of whistles. Here's a play where Fredericks now takes it. He's got his man in the middle. Oh, nice defensive play to break up that pass. Fredericks stayed with it though. He comes out from behind the net, tries to backhand it in. Doesn't get there, but Melly's on it. Back to the point. Emery's shot is blocked, hit a shin pad. 2-on-2 coming back the other way now. That's Luke Egan, number 18. He turns it over, so Gitarisi will bring it down, backhanded in deep. Pass was a little hard to handle, so Gitarisi will get there and kick it to himself and create a little space for Furness to get it out of the zone.
Rockets running around a little bit in their own zone. Good play by Shaughnessy there to get a stick on.
Yeah, another good back check right there. That was a nice play by number 7 there, Lucas Wynn, but like you said, Shaughnessy with the back check.
Good half forecheck there, Barry in on the puck, Nolan Sullivan down low. Rockets lose the possession.
Shaughnessy does a nice job to keep that in. Benny forechecks, gets there. Ian Barry caused some grief for Watertown. They're not able to get it out. Now Shaughnessy, Nolan Sullivan is shot. Ooh, might have caught a little bit of the bar there. I don't know.
Yeah,
Goalie got a little piece of it too.
Caught that top right corner there, top left corner right there.
Glove down by Weatherly and shot in, opposite corner. Now it does finally make its way out where Furness will take it. He'll spin it back in and they'll go for a change here. Sullivan, lone man left on that line, just forechecking.
Cormac Fitzgerald here playing. Cormac Fitzgerald's out over Haley, Matthew Haley, and Blake Emery. Cormac Fitzgerald is number 7.
Nice play by Furness. Didn't let that one-on-one really develop. Now Kane the other way. Couple shots got blocked, didn't make it through. Fitzgerald out with a good forecheck. Now Kane gets in there to help him, so the Rockets able to keep it in.
That's Haley. So Cormac Fitzgerald looks like just took Desmond Fitzgerald on that third line. So it's Haley, Emery.
7 is Cormac, right?
Yep.
And number 4 is his brother?
Yes.
Alrighty. We're going to have another face-off coming after an icing. We got 3:44 left here in the first period. Still 1-0 Rockets with an early goal from Nate Vitorisi. A lot of pressure from the Rockets. Watertown's done a nice job to block some shots, and
Watertown has had a little bit of offensive possession, not really in the test for JT at all just yet. But last game we did come up big in the first period and the third period against Stoneham. The Rockets outplayed Stoneham in the in the second period. The first period was kind of even. The third period was a little even as well, but the Rockets did all in all outplay Stoneham for that 4-1 win. So we got Melly out there with Fredericks and Sullivan, and we've got Ferraro on the point with Vitorisi.
Melly wins that face-off. Makes its way back to Nate. The shot gets deflected. Behind the net now, Fredericks. Turns to his forehand. We have a broken stick. Watertown is a player without a stick. They did get it out. Vitorisi. Sullivan. Jack Sullivan now carries it up. Puts it to Fredericks where he knocks it in and comes right back out of the zone where Watertown's going to try to break it in, but not able to do it. So we're coming right back down to center ice. Ferraro uses his body in a
Great body movement right there.
great way there to not let the Watertown player get on the other side of him. Little saucer pass is pushed away by McDonald. Melly. Fredericks back to the point. Stone shot, it hit Sullivan, so Watertown takes advantage and brings it out. Not able to get it in though. Rockets will kind of reset here. Turnover could have been a problem. That turned out to be harmless. Second turnover was picked up again. So the Rockets do get it out.
I'd love to see the Rockets grab another one before the end of the period. 1-0 isn't that decisive.
Certainly not. And Watertown still playing with a pretty good amount of energy too, so they're just not getting any quality shots thanks to the Rockets back check and time of possession in the offensive zone, which is exactly where we are again right now. Shaughnessy from behind the net, turn shot up off the dash and back to Dome. His shot gets deflected and blocked down, and they're going to get it out of the zone here. It's in deep now. It's down to 1:20 left here in the first. Finesse cross ice. Shaughnessy took a look.
Had Barry early on.
Barry lost possession there, and now there's a battle going on the boards. Shaughnessy comes out with the puck. Back to the point. Hard shot by Nate over the net. Off the dasher and glass there. And now Nolan Sullivan will keep it in deep. You may have just heard we're under a minute now. Sullivan's shot hit a skate and across the crease, but all the way to the other side where Watertown now is going to take it and flip it in on JT. He's going to glove it down and they'll take a whistle with 37.1 left. First period.
Rockets maybe had a little underestimation of Watertown Wayland. It's always, interesting to see how the teams come out, but Reading has a little bit more than they've been given that we've seen so far. So, maybe regroup in the locker room, come out in the second period, and get back to rocket hockey.
Jack Sullivan here wheels around. Fredericks. One-on-one battle, uses his body to shield it. He had the size advantage there. Yeah, there was a hook, no call. Clearly had his stick hooked and held. 12 seconds left. Fredericks with the shot and a save, so we're going to have to face off with just under 10 seconds here in the first period. I suspect these refs will look for something really egregious to make a call at this point.
Yeah, they try not to call the little things, but when you have a gifted scoring chance and the hands get taken away, it's kind of a must call there. But if it happened the other way, I'd probably say that it was nothing.
They wouldn't let them make a substitution there for some reason. I didn't catch that whole conversation, but that's on the side of the net. Oh. Melly tried to, I think, spin that around and come around, but it didn't get there. So time will expire, and we're going to finish this first period with a 1-0 lead. So nothing after that first goal from Nate Vitorisi early on. A lot of good play back and forth, and a lot of good time of possession by the Rockets in the offensive zone, but only able to get that one goal.
Yeah, I'd like to see some more tape-to-tape passes, and just a little bit better coming out of the zone would improve the offensive opportunities the Rockets are getting. But all in all, a 1-0 lead, can't complain about it.
Nope. And the Rockets in recent years have tended to be one of those teams that, especially at home, I've seen them where they'll turn it up here in the second and third period. So we'll see if they're able to do that tonight.
For sure.
So let's take a short break, and we will be back at the start of the second period. Can hear. Oh, here we go. All right. Sorry, little technical difficulties. We're We're back live here for getting ready for the start of the second. Teams are on the ice, stretching, getting ready. Rockets will take a 1-0 lead here at the start of the second. What are you expecting to see this period, Gary?
I'm expecting to see the Rockets look a little bit cleaner in their play overall, and better decisions, and just a little more urgency to get pucks to the net and build a quick lead here.
Yeah.
How about you?
Yeah, no, I'm with you there. I think, like I said, they've had a history of turning things on in these games that you expect them to win. Sometimes off play to their opponent and then get it going, figure it out, and turn it on. So plenty of pucks on net. That wasn't the problem, or at least, you know, attempted to get them on net. A few blocks here and there, but I think we'll see more of the same. And JT's just got to stay ready because they didn't have a lot of shots on him. So
yeah, Watertown came to play. You know, you playing a considered a top 10 opponent on the road. You get a chance to go out there and do your thing. I think the Rockets are going to be looking at everybody's best game early on here. All these other teams get a little fired up to come and play against one of the better teams in town. That's always the way it's been in sports. You know, you get a chance to knock off a higher up team and come to play. So the Rockets will be ready.
All right, we'll see the Melly line to start the period. Melly, Gretorix, and Sullivan, Vitorisi, and Ferraro back at the point. We're underway. Quick break-in by Melly, but puck bounced around and it's broken back the other way now by...
Oh, great back check there by Jack Sullivan, riding off that hit there. Great job.
Melly now takes the puck over the blue line.
Ooh, good look there. Ferraro just took a big hit on the other side.
Didn't connect, so Watertown brings it down the other side. There's a shot to save by JT. Harmless, but he was ready. Oh! That rebound came back all the way to the point, and then a quick shot in was deflected behind JT, so we get a tie ball game here.
Yeah, that was actually
1-1.
a great look there. That was a pass. The kid made a great pass. And number 7 was cutting towards the far post and was able to just bang it home.
Yeah, that was a good quick bang play, and like you said, I'm with you. I think that was a pass. I think he saw his guy and wanted to get on net quickly, and good presence of mind. So another quick goal to start a period here. This time Watertown's side, so we get a tie game. Still with 14 to go here in the second period. Shaughnessy puts some pressure.
Rockets just have to stick to the game plan here. You know, obviously you're going to give up some shots on that, and it's going to be some good plays the other way. But all in all, if Reading just works the puck down low and gets good shots on that, should come out on the positive side.
That's going to be a nice Watertown a little too hard up the board, so looks like we'll get a line change here. And Cormac Fitzgerald, Kane, and Emery.
Yeah, so Cormac Fitzgerald with Healy and Emery for the third line. Like
Did I say Kane? I'm sorry, Healy, 18, right?
Yes.
Yep, that's it. Healy took the face off. Vitorisi shot got deflected, didn't make it through.
Cormac Fitzgerald did some good puck protection down low.
Try to change sides here. A little too strong though. Emery's able to keep it in, but then right out of his zone here. Vitorisi sauces it back to the far side where it's knocked out of his zone.
Want to get that puck deep there and change.
What a neutral zone play going back and forth here with both teams.
Rockets will be able to go a change there.
Healy's shot goes wide. Rockets get possession, and a shot pass out front got deflected by Watertown, and McDonald had to save that. We'll take a face off. Back, Melly's line back out there. Varsity and Henry at the point.
.43 left in the second of a 1-run game there.
Varsity shot. Saved or deflected. Rockets keep possession here. Melly, one-on-one battle. Comes away with the puck. Uses his body to shield it. Nice play to pull it out front and a shot. And another turnaround shot and save. That was Sullivan. Now Sullivan with it still. Melly comes in and helps out, picks it up.
By the Rockets, good cycle.
Back to Varsity. Quick snapshot. Saved by McDonald. Gretorix leaves it for Sullivan.
Good pinch there by Nate.
Varsity does it himself, comes in and takes it. Slides it out front. Nice look there. Melly got his stick hit. Didn't get much on that, so it bounces to Watertown where they're going to flip it all the way down for an icing. Good cycle there, Gary. Good work that shift.
One thing I'd like to see in the MIA, I'd like to see them go to the no change rule on the icings there. You know, the Rockets have all the pressure in the world. Way Watertown's able to just ice it and change up their guys. You know, I know that they were talking about maybe extending periods to 18 minutes at some point, and maybe using the no change rule on icing. That would be a good thing to go to.
Yeah, I agree, and I wouldn't be surprised if we see that at some point. We're always looking at rules and trying to figure out which ones they want to adopt. There's a breakout play by Watertown. Passes a little bit too far. Now it's dumped in. Coyne's going to leave it there for Weberly. Back to his partner, Furness. His breakout pass is kicked and stays in the zone. Watertown, though, with the nice play to get a quick shot. Battle behind the net's going to knock the net a little bit, so they're going to call for a face-off here.
Not the start the Rockets were looking for the second period. They've not only given up that goal, but they've given up a couple of really quality opportunities early on here. They want to try to minimize as many of them as possible.
Yeah, the Rockets will make a late line change here with the defensive zone face-off. Melly does win that back. Ferraro to Varsity, D to D. Right through center ice. Melly with some speed. They stay onside, or apparently not. Just about to say it was a quick play with looked like skates on the blue line, but they do call that offside.
I'd like to go back and look at that one, but that was a great opportunity the Rockets would have had there.
If we only had a replay, we might be able to confirm for sure.
Or if we had Wi-Fi, like somebody could even text us and tell us if it was offsides or onside. But
I usually expect you to do that, but when you're here doing this, I don't get that benefit.
True, you're right. You're right on that one.
Nice play by Sullivan to Gretorix and a great save by McDonald.
Great save. That normally goes in off Gretorix's stick. Goalie made a great save. That was going top corner, and the goalie got his left shoulder on that one. What a great save that was.
Yeah, nice presence there by Sullivan to slide it out front. Melly wins this face-off to Varsity. Pinches it against the boards. It's not out. Back behind the net here. Always pass is intercepted, but now Gretorix has it. Ferraro back to Gretorix, a shot and a save. All alone out front. It is another. They had a wide open net for a second there, and McDonald with a heck of a save. Another great save as he's down and off of Sullivan, got a quick shot, and McDonald stretched out there, Gary, and got his pad on that.
Here in the second period, there's 3 or 4 quality chances right there that he made saves on, and you know, not only is he making the saves, he's looking good doing it. He looks like he's a good, technically sound position style goalie there.
Yeah, he's made a couple really, really huge saves in this last couple of minutes here in this period. Face-off one. Varsity with the hard shot. Donald with the save. You saw this one.
Great shot there.
The Raiders are able to get it all the way down where Nate will take it and reset behind his net.
See if Nate goes with this one here. He's got the speed and he's got all the moves.
He's got the momentum and the speed, like you said. He looked like he had a lane for a second. Puck kind of slid off stick a little bit.
Back door here, you got the defenseman flashing in. There's a good move by Ferraro there to go back door and look for a pass.
Sullivan out of the corner, shot, save. And out of the zone here. Ferraro will put it right back in.
Reading needs a line change here. They'd like to get the puck deep. Doesn't happen. You get a partial change.
The dump in is saved by JT. Varsity will take it high off the glass. Bounces out.
Rockets
catch
are
at
able
this
to
point.
complete the change here. So now we have Desmond Fitzgerald with Haley, with Matthew Haley and Blake
Emery.
Emery.
Yep.
So Desmond Fitzgerald, and it looks like Desmond and Cormac are kind of switching off a little bit on the wing on this line here with Haley and Emery. Good
That
tip
shot hit
there.
a stick. Out of play.
Good tip there by Cormac, just went out of play. By Desmond, I'm sorry. Good tip. Ref is allowing late line changes here, and Mark doesn't seem happy about it. I wouldn't be too happy about it, but
Yeah, I can hear him.
Watertown's got to get their guys on and off a little bit quicker. They can't wait to see what Reading's presenting out there before Reading, the home team, has the last change in hockey, and it just isn't seeming to work out that way the last few minutes.
Puck bounces around, and Rockets get a quick shot with Healy. Saw that puck free, jumped on it. What a great save. Back to the point. Doan through traffic, saved. Rebound, left there, but
Big hit
picked
right
up by
there
Watertown.
Fitzgerald. We're going to see if we can get a change here for the Rockets. They're still offsides. They're going to get onsides. They're still offsides.
We do get their line change. Nolan Sullivan here. Turns the puck over.
Good job by Furness to get a piece of him on that hip check he tried to go for. He was able to throw the Watertown guy off balance. Go the other way, move. There you go.
Furness through center ice. Drops it.
Great
Back
pass.
to Furness. Out front. Hit a stick. Skate. Didn't get to the player. Breaking in out front. Shaughnessy. There's a breakout now by Watertown. Picked up. That's going to be an offside, though. It drifted. That got a wooden face-off coming outside the zone here.
Somehow, I think the refs ended up with the COVID whistles before the game. Remember the COVID
I
whistles?
do remember
when
those.
They squeeze their thing with their hand and it makes a little noise.
Yeah, these are not the loudest whistles I've heard. That's a very good point.
Yeah.
I forgot about those COVID whistles until you just mentioned that. Well, he wins that face-off. Emery got past him, so he's going to go D to D. Get a Reese back to Emery. Space to break this one out. Ellie goes wide. Slides it into the crease, and then Gretorix had it on the doorstep. And then Emery steps in and rips it into the upper corner, just like that, 2-1.
Great shot there by Caden Emery. That may be his second goal of the year there.
He had one the first game, I recall, the game I was here. And
second goal of the year there for the big rugged defenseman. And I want to say, what a save the goalie made on the play previous to that.
unbelievable.
Goalie got a great pad on the save before that.
Gretorix
But
probably couldn't believe that didn't go in.
Put it out into the middle of the slot, and Emery buried it. But man, what a save! This goalie has made some great saves. Melly has had some strong drives down the left side today. You know, getting by the slower. Melly's pace has been a lot faster than the defenseman's getting down that left side and kind of creating that. Looking good today for Melly there.
There's a good battle in the corner. Sullivan wins that battle.
Caden Emery.
Great power move again there by Melly, taking it out front, creating something out front. Big time hit there by Melly. We'll see if the Rockets can get the puck deep.
I think if I'm not mistaken, he announced it as a Watertown goal, but that's okay. We'll forgive him.
Yeah.
They have it up under ready, so that's all that matters. We know we're going to call a penalty
there.
Yeah. We got a trip coming.
Unfortunate. That's not what he meant to do there in that situation. His stick just ended up getting under his feet.
First penalty of the game, Gary?
Yeah, it's been a pretty clean game.
Yep.
Pretty clean game so far.
Made it all the way to 6 minutes, 17 seconds left here in the second for the first penalty. So
halfway through the game here, and I would say that the Reading has dominated the game, but the scoreboard is 2-1. And they're also on the penalty kill right now, which, you know, you always try to survive that.
Jack Barry and Nolan Sullivan will be the forwards on the penalty kill with Furness and Varsity.
2 minutes for tripping. Final penalty 6-17.
Puck on play. We'll do the face-off again.
5 seconds ticked off there on the penalty kill.
Furness now will take it. He's able to get it out.
Sullivan develops possibly
has a head of steam. Rolling puck.
Want to get back now. We want to get back.
It's a good way to kill some time. Is have the puck in the offensive end for the Rockets.
Great job.
Barry was content to just tie that up as long as he could.
Yep.
We go 2-on-2 coming back the other way. Now Rockets get some help.
This guy was not going to call offsides. The guy in the corner with his hand up wasn't even calling that.
That could have been a face-off all the way down, though. I don't think that player from Watertown knew that he was offside.
Good read there by Nate Varsity, making a pass not be allowed to be made there. Screwed up this whole play for them.
Yeah, they haven't been able to set up in the offensive zone at all.
So Nate acted like he was going to jump up and intercept the pass, so the pass was never made. They never ended up with a clean play, and now we've got about 20 seconds taken off because of a good read that doesn't even go on the stat sheet.
We're down to 35 seconds left on this power play for Watertown. Gretorix was unable to drop that one out. Nice block by Nate on the shot. Another shot is wide, high and wide. So Sullivan will take it and throw it all the way down behind the net. Down to 14 seconds here. Kill for the Rockets.
Student section emptied out after first period. They're feeling like this.
Oh, there's a turnover, and Gretorix with the hard shot goes wide. Back to even strength here. McDonald will tie that up. That would have been a killer to give that one up. Still short-handed.
Oh, yeah.
Gretorix has had quite a few chances tonight, Gary.
Oh, yeah. He's
all over it.
He gets great chances. He's always in the right spot.
So Barry, Nolan Sullivan, and Aiden Shaughnessy out there for Aaron Varsity. Watertown wins the face-off. We're able to chop it out of the zone. Right back in. Sullivan lost an edge on the forecheck there, so Watertown's able to get it out and get it deep.
That's got to hurt.
Big hit by Nate.
Move it
man off the puck.
Nate has some speed there.
Sullivan with a nice pass to himself. Gets there, uses his speed, circles, looks, cross to Ferraro, the shot, wide. Back out front to Varsity with a hard snapshot. Takes a bounce off the dasher, and then it's saved by McDonald.
Good pressure here by the Rockets. Good pressure. Just puck's not going into that right now. Keep working hard, making plays, and make things happen. Back to the Haley, Desmond Fitzgerald, Blake Emery line.
Dolan Furness at the point. Lance keeps it in here. Emery. Oh, a quick deflection by Healy. Might have caught a skate, might have been caught some pad there too. Healy now behind the net.
Good puck protection here by this line. Good cycling down low. See if they can come away with something. A couple of these guys looking for their first varsity goal right there.
Ball with an angle pass is intercepted, and Furness now will try the middle. Emery, Healy. Wide over to Fredericks. Circling. Right out front where Emery was on the doorstep, and a great save by McDonald.
Unbelievable save. Great setup by Fredericks. Sees the ice so right.
This goalie's been a difference maker, but here's a breakaway now for Sullivan. Jack Sullivan, shot, the blocker save.
Great play by Furness to jump that play and make a great breakout pass for a breakaway. Jack Sullivan with a great try on the breakaway, just a great, better save.
Vidarisi through traffic, and it's saved by McDonald again.
Yeah, this kid's out.
Ellie was there, but no rebound. McDonald's been the difference maker here, Gary, especially in this period. He's
absolutely. It's just like to see the
outstanding.
Rockets keep working hard, but you know, you want to see a couple trickle by every now and then. But Reading is outplaying Watertown by a wide margin here in this game, and it is 2-1, but just a game that could end up being a runaway at some point. You never know, but this goalie has absolutely played good.
Yep. Another good play, no rebound. Fredericks gets the face off. It's out front to Melly. Couldn't get a stick on it. Had a couple of guys. Big hit after the play. 11 for Watertown. Melly all alone out front with a great pass from Vidarisi, was it?
Vidarisi with a great play and a great pass to Melly. Great shot. Goalie's in a great position to make a save. Late change here again, being let go here.
Fredericks caught that pass and a quick snapshot, and no chance of McDonald on that one. And the Rockets are going to jump out to 3-1 lead with 1:17 left here in the second period.
Great goal there by Kevin Fredericks. Another great shot. Again, he had a hat trick there tonight. He had three helpers in the first game there. He's got a great knack for the net. Great goal.
I mean, with the chances he's had today, Gary, I would be more surprised if this game ended and he didn't have at least one goal.
Oh, absolutely.
He's been all over the place in the offensive zone, and if it wasn't for McDonald, he probably would have another hat trick already.
Yes. He's going to have a great season.
Sullivan and Vidarisi, Jack Sullivan and Nate Vidarisi with the assist there.
Yep.
On Fredericks' goal.
Love to see the Rockets grab another one. Get a little breathing room.
Shaughnessy turns around.
Yeah, hit the post.
Yeah, got past McDonald on the ice and hit the post.
Rockets are really going to press right here to try to grab one more before the break. Just want to give a shout out to Kevin Murray for going out tonight or whatever it was he had on the agenda that let me slide in and kind of get my make my debut here in the booth with you, Chris. It's been great listening to you for years, and glad to be up here as part of the broadcast.
Yeah, glad to have you. Hey, Kevin, I hope you're enjoying your Christmas party. And we'll give him that shout out. I love it. And as he would do, we'll give a shout out to the Vidarisis in Bellingham watching this game, Nate's grandparents.
Yep.
As always, I'm sure they're tuning in. Hello, folks. Happy holidays.
Ooh, great pass there. Great. Are they going to call?
Well,
They're going to call Shaughnessy for running the goalie over. He got.
Are they going to call that? He ended up on top of him. It looks like he is going to call it. I don't know what he's calling here, but Shaughnessy's pleading his case, but I don't think it's going to work.
Sir.
He's calling interference on Shaughnessy with 24.6 left here in the period.
Watertown really didn't set up on the power play. I don't remember any really good chances they had on the first power play. The Reading had a lot of the possession
Reading
time.
penalty number 20, Aiden Shaughnessy, 2 minutes for interference.
Got Melly, Finesse, Veterix, and Veterisi.
Shaughnessy for
Great play there by Veterisi to just take the puck.
He hits Melly in stride and ends up in the corner. This is going to do it for the period, Gary. So we'll come back and there'll still be 1:36 left on that power play for Watertown.
Yeah, they're gonna have to come out. With a quick kill, but I think all in all, to be able to get to 3-1 there is, the Rockets will be excited to take the 2-goal lead into the. It looked like they weren't gonna get that third goal. Thank God they did, and maybe they can get a rest here and get some breathing room in the early in the third if they kill off that 1:36 we have left.
A little breathing room for the Rockets with those 2 goals, so they'll take a 3-1 lead into the locker room here, and like we just said, they'll work on killing off that penalty when we get back. So we'll take a short break, let them do the ice, and we'll be back for the start of the third.
Cool.
We're going to do a couple of shout-outs at the start of the third. The guy, Kevin, he's telling us how he goes home and watches the game.
Oh yeah,
The guy that collects tickets.
Yeah,
he's
yeah.
showing him up.
All right, we are back, getting ready for the start of the third period here.
I wanted to bring up something real quick. I know he brought up Kevin Murray, but I was listening to the first telecast, and I heard him talking about my Facebook post with the parks with the the outdoors rinks not being in great shape.
Yes.
So God, I was nervous when he brought that up, but the media contacted me and they wanted my address, so I gave them Kevin's address.
Perfect.
Just in case they want to go and dump a bunch of snow at his house this year, like during any big storms.
DPW wants someone to take it out on?
The DPW, I gave them
Nice.
Kevin Murray's address. Don't tell him.
I won't.
Yeah,
I won't.
yeah, it's
I'm
gonna
sure
be-
you won't be listening to this either. So.
No, definitely not.
I mean, he does call you Mr. Hockey, and I always clarify and say Reading's Mr. Hockey, not the Mr. Hockey.
Yeah, not
But,
the actual Mr. Hockey.
All right, a couple of shout-outs before we get started here. First of all, our ticket collector here, Kevin, who's here every game. He's been here for years. Great guy. So, Kevin, if you made it home when you're watching the third period online, thank you for everything you do for the Rockets, and happy holidays. And then, of course, to my best friend, Timmy Moore, and the whole Moore family, if you guys happen to be listening. Hope you're all doing well, and happy holidays to you all.
Yeah, I guess another shout out would be my neighbor Tim O'Connor did a great job for years and years with the football broadcast. Him and Murph, a bunch of laughs, but they were serious when needed to be and did a great job. And obviously, I love Kevin, and I didn't share any address with him, Kev, but you do a great job up here. And again, thanks for letting me to fill in for you.
Absolutely. All right, so we still have minute 25 of a penalty to kill. The Rockets take control of this one, and this will help kill some time for sure, as Vitorisi will sauce it all the way down and behind the net. Melly puts a little pressure on him. Good forecheck by Gretorix.
Somebody's got to get back here. You got two guys. There you go.
Melly comes away with it, a shot and a save, glove save. Rebounds loose. Watertown will take it and break it out. They dump it in. Funny bounce there gets by JT, but Nate will take it and throw it all the way down. Another funny bounce that came out in front of the net. Watertown had a little speed, but Rockets were able to take control and get it out.
Good read there by Jack Sullivan to pick that off and send it down.
25 left here on the power play.
Interference there on Watertown. Just, crashed into Jack Sullivan and took a stick. There you go, Barry. Good play, good read at center ice. Sullivan gains control.
Nice play to take that one away. And now the Rockets take control of this one. It was in the Rockets' end, but they're able to corral this one. And now Nate Vitorisi comes down the left side. Good move. Cuts in front of the shot to the chest of McDonald and a save. Power play is over for Watertown, so we're full strength here.
13-18 left in the third here, 3-1 Rockets. Early on here, some early rankings that had the Rockets up as high as 8. Third ranked public school behind Hingham and Arlington. We'll see how this plays out the whole year, but I think a lot of people like Reading's chances early on.
Yeah, that's great to see. It's always good to see the Rockets get that respect, especially in the public, against the other public, so it's great to see. Nolan Sullivan's going to wind up in his own end here. Dumps it in, falls the puck. Good hustle.
Good job on the cycle here, good job on the forecheck there. Nolan Sullivan dumps it in. He's the first one on the puck and creates this whole opportunity.
Shaughnessy came out of the corner with the puck, but then Watertown's able to get it out. The Rockets clear, and they're right back in. Sullivan again with a great forecheck. Great energy there, using his body. Pass gets picked off. Barry Sullivan tried to tip that, skating through the front. Didn't get it on net, so they'll reset here.
Goalie's fighting it a little bit here. A couple of the first 3 or 4 saves here, he's looked a little more uncomfortable than he looked in the first 2 periods. I'd like to see the Rockets get some shots on net as soon as possible here. You got the Desmond Fitzgerald, Blake Emery, and Matthew Haley line out there.
Yeah, and the Rockets are offside there. So the Healy line, they'll have Nate Vitorisi and Caden Emery on D. Emery out in the corner. Tries to get it to Fitzgerald. Now Healy steps in.
Good cycle there by Haley.
Emery puts it behind the net. Watertown takes it, and they're going to ice it here, so another face-off coming with 11:25 left.
Rockets going to make a change here. They're going for the kill early on here.
Yeah, they bring the Melly line back out here. Melly, Jack Sullivan, and Cam Gretorix. Emery's shot from the point is blocked. He gets it back, but Watertown is able to get it out. Reset. Dumped in by Melly. Good avoidance there by
Yeah, it was.
number 2.
There's
Saw the
gonna be-
freight train of Gretorix coming at him.
Step.
Gloved by McDonald. He waits for a Rocket to come into the area so they can get a whistle here.
Burbank does not track the shots on goal. It's something I'd like to see. I'd like to see them be able to track the shots on goal.
Yes, I'm with you. Sometimes I do try to ballpark it, but I don't ever have a real accurate one. So
Yeah.
there's a shot, backhand by Melly, and it's saved, tied up. Yeah, sometimes and then some of the games against the bigger opponents, Tom Mullerin from the Herald will be here, and he's really good at keeping track of shots, and he'll feed them to me when he's here. But yeah, without that, it's really hard. But we know it's certainly one of those games where it's been a lot to one or two for Watertown. I want to say
Reading has to be in the high 20s, and Watertown is definitely in the single digits.
Yeah.
And again, it's only 3-1, 10:25 left here. See some possession.
Yeah, I can only think of 3 shots that Watertown's had, but
Yeah.
you know, again, we could be missing 1 or 2, but it's not a lot.
Good
Nice
stick
play
there
by Nick.
Reese.
Nate.
Great job.
Good
Good
stiff work.
pass. See if the Rockets can make something happen here. Great net job
Melly.
there by Melly.
Tries to go on the outside. He gets ridden off in the corner. Sullivan back to Vitorisi. Hard shot off the boards. Kicking around there behind the net.
Chip.
Rockets probably could use a line change here.
Yeah, they could. They get 2 of the 3 off there. See if Camden can make his way over. Gretorix is going to go for the change. Good play.
Watertown player was looking for a call, but there was no penalty there. Deflected shot was wide. Nice play by Watertown to chip it off the boards and out. Play catch with it here. It's back into the zone and kept in by Nolan Sullivan. Now it is out. Rubberly's dumping got picked up and skated out by Watertown. It was a big hit by Furness.
We'll see if Watertown can keep the Rockets at bay here with the 3-1 right now. You know, it's just been tilted towards their end. They're doing their best Jake Paul imitation this last night, running around the ring, trying to extend the game, but I'm not sure how long this is going to last.
Well, I didn't see the fight, but I get your point. If it's anything like what I'm watching here, I know exactly what you mean.
Yeah.
Another quick line change, so Healy's line back out there. The ref barely let the players get there before he dropped the puck. I think he wants to get out of here.
Ref's in a hurry.
He's already got his money earned, so. No, I'm sure he's just trying to encourage the players to hurry up and do their line changes, you know?
Oh, yeah.
Dumps it wide. Kept in by the Rockets.
Good play there by
Emery with good
Great
stick
Emery.
work, create some space. Fitzgerald.
Good cycle there,
Backhands it.
good cycle. Want to hold on to that a little longer there, try to make a play.
Watertown goes D to D and changes sides to break it out, but
See if Reading can
Rockets
catch them
take
in
it
a
over.
change here. Reading hasn't had a power play yet tonight, right?
They have not.
7:52 left, 3-1 Reading.
Puck popped over Nate DeVries' stick, so he's going to grab it and dump it in. It's left there behind the net. Gretorix, though, comes in. He takes it away. Jack Sullivan looking for Melly. Back to Gretorix now. Furness, shot hits a skate. Jostling happening out front there. Melly in the corner to Gretorix. And there's a shot from the circle, and he scores.
Great shot there by Gretorix. Just get the puck on the net. Get the puck on the net here in the third. I'm telling you, the first couple times the goalie attempted to make a couple saves, it didn't look the way it looked in the first two periods. Great job by Gretorix there, getting the shot on net and getting it up to 4-1.
I would agree. I think that's one he saw there. He just misjudged it there and had a little bit on the short side that he didn't cover and snuck in.
So we got Melly, Sullivan, Gretorix out there with Vitorisi and Furness. See if we can grab another one here.
Number 26, Dan Gretorix. Assist number 9, Dan Miller, and number 29, Jack Sullivan. Final goal, 7:22, Gretorix. Melly and Sullivan at 7:22.
Melly and Sullivan with the assist on that one.
Reading, one thing I've noticed tonight, Reading has really finished their body checks. There have been some big time hits by Reading tonight that are wearing down. The roster on Watertown doesn't look giant, so I believe the wear and tear of the players here has gotten to them a little bit.
Yeah, Rockets have the size advantage here for the most part, and like you said, they're playing physical, making these guys, some of them looking over their shoulder. Melly tried to bring that one in and had it taken away, but it's going to be an icing here. 6:20 left. Face-off coming into the Watertown end.
So Wayland has 19 skaters. It looks like. I'm not sure that they're all playing tonight, but
yeah, there are a couple of guys in the box here. I don't know if they're. How many they dressed. It's hard for you to see out to their bench, but
you got Barry out there with Nolan Sullivan and Aiden Shaughnessy. You got Caden Emery and Nate Vitorisi on the point.
Emery now collects it. Up to Barry. Barry hits Shaughnessy coming out of the zone. Picking up speed. Aiden Shaughnessy. Hard shot and save by McDonald. Back to the point. Emery throws it into the corner. Back around. Emery again.
Oh, good job by Emery to get that puck on net.
That hit somebody in the helmet, it looked like.
Yeah, I believe it may have hit a Rocket when they go back and look at that. It might have been Shaughnessy. But
someone turned and pointed right at Emery, so maybe it hit a defenseman or a defending player. But
great job, Emery. Third goal on the early young season here. It makes it a 5-1 lead.
A little bit of a lucky bounce there for the Rockets, but good things happen sometimes when you put it on net.
Looks like we're going to see the fourth line here. We got Aaron Bowers alongside Cormac Fitzgerald and Cole Morrow here. Getting put the ice with 5:34 left in the third.
Bowers number 10, Morrow number 12, and Fitzgerald 7. Furness.
Reading goal, number 27, 27, Jack Barry.
Jack Barry,
Okay.
Yes. So it did hit somebody, and it was Jack Barry. Got a good forecheck.
How could he be unassisted though if it was shot by Emery? So I'm a little confused. But anyways,
that's kind of odd.
They're claiming it was Barry's goal. But
so we got Doan out there, Brendan Doan out there in Finesse. We got Cormac Fitzgerald, Cole Morrow's hard in on the puck here. We got Bowers, Aaron Bowers as well.
Doan with the shot.
Ooh, goes out of play. Good little shift there for the fourth line. You get it, you get to get out there, get your feet wet, get some offensive zone time. Good to give the other guys a little break.
Absolutely. Still a couple players on the bench I think haven't played at all, so maybe he'll work some of them in here.
Yeah,
nice comfortable lead.
Maybe this line and the other guys will get the last 5 minutes here off and on. I've seen Mark do that before. I'd like to see 6-1 or score again here. Get really comfortable, but
Sherrill left it to Morrow. Picked
Bowers,
along the
good read
boards.
there. Bowers getting in on that. Good read.
Overskated. Watertown is able to get it out. The Rockets are going to put it back in. Breakout play, but a little bit too far again for probably the 12th icing of the game for
So now we
Watertown,
got
maybe.
Will Diamond out here alongside Ryan McCurtain and AJ Kane.
Brendan McCurtain. Isn't that Brendan?
What did I say?
You said Ryan, the older brother.
Yes, yes, I'm sorry.
Yeah. Okay, so now, yeah, so
Sorry
the
about that.
fifth
Brendan
line here
McCurtain,
getting the
yes,
shift.
I should know that.
That's okay. That's all
Played
right.
against my son for the last 4 or 5 years. And he's a great player. Great to see him out here healthy again. He's been a little hurt, banged up with a leg, but good to see him out on the ice for sure. The only freshman that made the Rockets varsity roster here, so he's definitely got a lot to offer. And AJ Kane is out here and Will Diamond. They've both been playing hard and getting a deserved shift here in the game.
Yeah, 3:45 left. Get some of these guys a chance to play. It's great. Here's McCurtain. He has the puck taken away. Now Ferraro gets the red line and dumps it in. Is that Kane, 19,
Yep.
first man on the puck?
Oh,
They're going to call McCurtain,
Yeah,
I think, for a hit to the head there.
cross check.
Penalty coming up here on the Rockets. They haven't touched it yet, but they will now, so now they're going to have a penalty. You're trying to be aggressive, right?
We're
First
going to
shift
have a
of the game.
goalie change here. We're going to have a goalie change here. We're going to get Henry Lanzo his first minutes in a varsity game as well here. He's done a great job.
Number one, Henry Lanzo, going to enter the game, like Gary said, for the last 3 minutes and 16 seconds. First action of the season. We have a timeout here, maybe?
Yeah, hey, here you go. We got a penalty kill to deal with. Go out there and hop in and take your first shift out there in the net.
Time of the penalty 3:16. McCurtain for hitting to the head at 3:16.
Yeah, fortunately, you have to call that penalty. That was pretty clear, but
Yeah.
I know what McCurtain's trying to do there. He wants to be aggressive. He wants to use his body. He's got to be careful, especially when you get the size advantage, which maybe he did there. But
And you also, you want to protect your minutes. You get a couple shifts, a shift here and there. You don't want to spend it in the box, that's for sure. So I'm sure he's upset about that, but he'll learn.
timeout will give the Rockets a chance to catch a breather here.
Big shout out to Dolan and Vitorisi for getting this going up here with I know RCTV was having a little bit of trouble early on in the season. And also James Rodriguez on the camera has done a great job.
Yeah, thank you, James. And I hope the quality's good. I didn't go back and watch the first game. I know it was a little discombobulating for me not being able to hear it myself, but this is much better. Hopefully it's will continue to get better as the season goes on. But yeah, a lot of work's gone into this, so hopefully people are enjoying it.
And they're going to have to get that third headset and the mic there for, I plan on joining the crew. I don't even need an embed, I'm just going to come on my own here, so.
Yeah, we got to do this. We got to make that happen.
Yeah, for sure.
Rockets iced that one, and now Watertown will break it out.
Good
Forecheck by Gretorick slowed
good
it down.
aggressive penalty kill here by Gretorick and Melly.
Watertown's trying to set up. There's a bounce, save, and then a rebound, kind of hopped over the stick, so.
Now, I've never played goalie, but, when they throw you in there with 5 minutes left on the PK, there you go. Come on, Nate. Yes,
And
sir,
he
Nate
scores.
Vitorisi with a goal.
Short-handed.
Great short-handed goal.
Nate Vitorisi.
Big save on the other end by Henry Lanzo, and,
Cut to the front there, Gary, and puck snuck in, so.
Good hard power move by Vitorisi there, cutting to the front of the net. I think the puck went in initially before we even saw it in the net, but great job there. I'd have to go back and look at the broadcast, but I think Lanzo kicked that one out to Vitorisi, maybe.
You looking for a goalie assist?
Maybe Lanzo can get on the scoreboard early on in the season here. Yeah, we got to go back. And
whoever's
that.
doing the stats this year for the Rockets, if they can put it in the books if it happened.
Enzo with a good smooth save there.
So we'll scoop that one up, like you said, and take a face-off here. Just over 2 minutes, 2:07 exactly to play. 51 seconds on the penalty kill.
We have Haley out there with Desmond Fitzgerald, Caden Emery, and Brendan Doan.
Shot got deflected, but
that's a good tip down there by that.
Yeah. Watertown's actually been able to get a little bit of zone time on this power play. Set up a little bit. Now the Rockets do get it out, ice it. So we'll have
Morrow and Bowers out there to finish the kill in the last 10 seconds. Good job by the Rockets. The Rockets are all over the Wayland, Watertown Wayland players. Good hit there. Good job.
Jones going to skid it up. He missed his man.
That was tipped, but
that'll be an icing.
Yeah, it still was fine. Still was fine.
Yep.
So right now we have Morrow. We have Morrow out there. We have a bunch of younger guys, newer guys. Morrow, Ferraro, Bowers. We have Kane out there, and we also have Weberly out there right now. So a little bit of a mismatch. We don't even have. Oh, we do have 3 forwards and 2 D. There you go. Bowers going to the net.
Oh, he scores!
His first goal. What a good job there. You get thrown out there on the shift and puts one home. Good net, good rush down the left side there. Good shot. Aaron Bowers grabbed that puck on your way by, buddy.
Is that his first varsity goal?
Yes, it is. Good job by this line. You know, being able to get up ice and support the win here.
Yeah, they'll mark up that puck for him and present it to him after the game. That's great. Good for him. Making the most of a couple of shifts that he's had. It's great.
Great to see a fourth line guy getting on the stat sheet. You know, not much playing time. You get 5-6 minutes here at the end of the game, and say, hey, go out there and try to do your thing and take advantage of every second you get. And that's the case right there.
Kurt with a great shot, hit the goalie in the head. Great move to get it to his forehand and create space.
Get back there, boys. Great job standing him up right there.
Stand his man up at the blue line. Got to keep your head up with these guys.
Yeah,
Like you said, they're physical.
now, this kid's upset about getting hit by Ferraro there, but good job by McCurtain there.
What's actually going to do it, Gary, as time winds down. So pulled away here in the third period. The Rockets did at coming in at 3-1 and finished the game at 7-1. A couple of flukes and a couple of good plays at the here in the third period, and they wore them down. That's for sure.
Similar to the Jake Paul fight, as I mentioned about 10 minutes ago when it was 3-1. I said, you know, they can't last the whole time doing this, but you know, hey, again, it was great to get up here and great to be able to call a game with you, Chris. You do a great job, and you know, anytime I'm welcome up here, I'm all in. So thanks again for the chance, and great job on the camera there, James.
Yeah, thank you, James, again. And yeah, Gary, it's great having you. It was great to see a nice victory by the Rockets. And like you said earlier, this will be the little break for the Rockets until, is it St. John's Prep coming in here on the 31st?
Yeah, geez, they've got a little gap here before that St. John's Prep game. Not making any excuses, but you know, that's going to be, again, it's the toughest game of the year so far that they're going to have. And you know, you want to be coming in hot off that. You know, they're going to be 3-0. They're going to be a top 10 team. It's going to be a top 10 battle. There's going to be a lot of media here to watch the game as well. It should be a fun one.
Absolutely, yeah. Well, hopefully I'll be here to see that one, and looking forward to that. For everybody that's out there, happy holidays. Enjoy any time off you have, and get ready for the prep game on December 31st. It'll be a great way to finish the year. So
yes, sir, and yeah,
Thanks, Gary.
Merry
It was fun doing
Christmas.
the game with you.
Yes.
And
Thanks
Merry
a lot.
Christmas to you. And thanks all. See you next time.
Yes, thank you.